Hayes, what you got for me?
Durag Diaries, yo, what's good, people? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to a North Divide show. I don't know what you guys are thinking. North Divide, it's a bit early for that. It's 10 a.m. Usually we do this show at 2 p.m. But let's change this, man. Let's start this off with an early morning show. Let's get the rivalry kicked off. Before you get any place to go anywhere else, let's get the show out of the way. So Hook's going to be joining us real soon, literally in a second. But before Hooks does join us, make sure you guys are smashing the likes on this video. It don't take you a second. It don't cost nothing. It's literally take off your shoes in your house type setting, yeah? Like the video. Make sure you are subscribed as well. We're like 4 subscribers away from 4.6K. So make sure you guys are running that up, subscribing if you haven't already. Tell a friend, tell a friend, tell a friend. And then, if you cannot see it, in the pinned comment, you can tap the link to become a member. Become a delinquent, become a descendant. Just tap the link in that pinned comment and you can get exclusive access to new videos via membership. And just have a little VIP badge when you walk in at the house. You know what I mean? Get that VIP settings and the VIP introductions. Big up to Ghosted in the building. Big up to Beanie Guy. And yeah, man, let's get into this. Hooks is here. What are you saying? What are you spraying?
Yeah, I'm good, man. Just sitting here thinking, raw Mexican cartel Jords, yeah, with the girl.
Do you know what's so funny? Everyone's been going to me, hey, your hair's cooked, your hairline's cooked. And I'm like, bro, my hairline ain't cooked. As you can see, I've just grown out my hair for so long. And I literally, you know them ones when it's in the in-between being flat but up. So
yeah.
The other day I was just there. I was like, let me see how long my hair is. And I was just throwing it up for a second. And yeah, this is just how it's looking better like this right now than it is flat. I'm still due a trim. So I'm definitely not keeping the curls for too long. But they're here right now, man. The curls are here.
I hear it, man. No, man, I hear it.
I'm not ready to feel that breeze on my head yet. It's cold. I know some people... I see Hooks be posting snaps early mornings like there's nothing better than feeling the breeze in the
yeah. Come on.
I ain't trying to feel that breeze. I ain't ready for that, bro. I know you're getting chills down your spine when you step out of the yard.
I tell you, Jords, you got to come join the gang, bro. Cause I tell you what, yeah, the bald man thing is wavy, bro. I won't lie. When you feel that cold air slapping your head, yeah, it's like a new lease of life, bro. Like you feel like you're actually living, bro. You feel like you're actually feeling the world, bro. So yeah, man, you get it. But it's cool. Like you
sound like them hippie guys that say like, oh, you gotta go outside, and when you go outside, make sure you wear no shoes so you can feel the earth. You gotta feel the grass and the ground. In your feet.
You gotta look into the sun, bro. Get the rays. Yeah, come on, bro. You know what I mean, there, man.
Hooks is feeling like them, man. Nah, I hear it. Do you know what? If I do ever go bold, we're gonna have to make a new name for like our shows with Me, UD, and Dean, bruv, because that's my bold man.
Bold brothers. Bold brothers.
Bold brothers are something, bro. The bold brigades.
Bold brigade.
Bowling bulls or the bold. I don't even know, bruv.
Bowling alley.
We're gonna have to come up with some mad name, bro. It's mad. But yeah, big up to the people them inside. As you can see, yeah, man, look, 10 a.m.'s they're going to be the new time frame for this Monday show of North Divide. Just thought let us bring it to you a little piece earlier. See how it goes. See if you guys are fucking with it. Let's make sure you guys are interacting in the chat. Let us know what you man are saying. But look, let's get into the football.
Look who's in the chat, though. Look at this idiot in the chat. Have you seen him? Can you spot the idiot in the chat?
Well, I see Dean, first of all, I think.
No, that's
D. That's D, because Dean always puts "you never walk alone." Yeah. So that's definitely D. Big up to D. Big up to Karma. Not Afro Diaries. Where's Hooks? Yeah, he's here. What We'll get round to this on Ghosted. Don't worry. We're gonna get around to all the questions, all the football stuff. Man, it looks like he's been abducted by a Mexican
come on.
here. Being bold is dead. Yeah, bro. I hear it. Hooks, I'm listening. They ain't paying all them racks for transports, no reason. Big up to Destiny 5, Manager your dough. Mustafa, I actually don't know who the fraud inside is.
Oh, you just went past him, man. You just went past him.
Oh, Ches, of course. It's Ches. It's Ches. Yeah.
Come on, man.
Shout out to Ches, man. Shout out to Ches. But it's funny because, you know, all I've been seeing this weekend is Chelsea fans celebrate how they got into second. And I was just like, bro, second was for anybody's taking at this point. Like, it was just like, who wants to take this position? Who's going to step up? Oh, it is. It's Dean. Oh, fairs. Yeah, big up to Dean, man. Big up to Dean.
Dean's match reaction was so
it's
funny.
too funny. I'm not even going to repeat what he said because I don't want to be spreading negativity around like that, especially on Dean, because Dean's inciting violence. But I've clocked, Dean, how you stop saying you never walk alone after every chat. See, when you're not feeling champions, man, not trying to champion his team around. It's madness. Big up to Godfrey as well. That's a member in the house, man. Look at that. Big up to Godfrey. Says big up to Durag Diaries and Hooks. Let me know if you guys are fucking with the new thumbnail as well, man. I changed the thumbnail a little piece. I thought let me try and make us a little bit more relevant to the weekly timings and stuff. Obviously, Brian Bobby with the at the front cover. You know what I mean, man? Like, bro, is it Brubbery? I don't know if his name is Brubbery, but hey, it seemed like that was the game. It was a Brubbery right at the end. You know what, Hooks? Let's start off there because obviously that's the shock result of the weekend. And I say shock, I wasn't really shocked. Remember when we spoke in our prediction show? I told you the physicality of that team's going to be tough. Yeah. I want you to start there. Talk to us about that side of the game because
it was a real, it was a real physical battle. I won't lie, especially I say especially the first half. Like I think the first half kind of caught us a bit off guard, didn't it? Like, well, not off guard because obviously I was listening to Arteta's press conference before the game, and like he was well aware of like how physical the like altercation would be in it. Man, they was on this pressing thing crazily, but the thing is, they weren't doing that thing where what most teams do, where they come up against Arsenal, they're just trying to stay in that low block. Like they was actually trying to play the game. Like they was actually trying to come at us. They weren't letting us have any time on the ball. They weren't letting us have any space. They wanted to do dueling all the time. It was winning first balls, winning second balls. Like it was a real physical competition, innit? So it was like I said before the game, like Stadium of Light is a hard place to go, and like these guys, they're in form. Like that's the thing, They're actually in form. Like they're playing with a lot of positivity at the moment. They got a lot of confidence. Ballard's goal, I think it was a very good goal as well. Very, very good finish. Like I can't sit here and like take away from Sunderland, innit? Because like they actually played really well. Do you know what I mean? Like I can't sit here and be like disingenuous. So I actually think, obviously, you know, you get to the point where it's like, cool, you've been behind, you've worked hard, you know, because I think in the second half, around about the 50th minute, we came out and went, nah, do you know what? We need to win this game. Like,
there was definitely a switch and like a little shift. Like them, I wanted to give free.
But I can't be honest. I think 2-2 draw. Even though you come back, you get the lead, and it's annoying, very annoying that you concede that last minute goal. Well, it wasn't exactly the last minute, but you get a late goal. I think a draw was the deserved result. Like on the balance of play, like how both teams performed. Really, it's not like one team outperformed the other.
Yeah,
you know, it's not like we absolutely punched them up or they absolutely punched us up. Like I just feel like it was a real end-to-end game. It was actually probably reminiscent of like, you know, like the proper Barclays Premier League game.
Yeah.
I mean,
That's not like when you say like the way that the game played out. Stadium of Light for one, it's a heritage. Like Sunderland's just a heritage Premier League club for me. Like as I've grown up, I've always known Sunderland as a Premier League club. So having them back in the Premier League just feels right. But like you said, going away to that stadium, I've always known that to be a tough game. That's always been a ground that's rocking. They're one of the one small clubs that fan base is actually a real proper fan base. Like their man up in Sunderland, they're loud. We saw what happened to Ty outside the ground, fam.
Yeah, one hand is crazy. Getting draped up with one hand is mental.
And do you know what it is? He's so small that he's actually like he's doing the thing when he's trying to get man off him, but he can't because my man just grips him and he's walking him back. Yeah.
Being a grown man and another man drapes in you with one hand is dark. On camera, it's mental. It's mental.
And I feel like Ty just gets like not bullied in the sense of he gets bullied by other people and stuff because he's an easy target, man. He puts him, and you know what? To be fair, he puts himself in these situations. Like he was just being stupid, bro. What are you trying to beef the fans for? Or he's trying to go to the away section to try beef, man. Is madness. But
did you see Troops' tweet? I thought Troops' tweet was funny.
Where all the other FTV, man?
Why is he always alone?
No, facts though. Why is he always on his one trying to beef, man? If these men are really his guys, they should be right behind him. For as soon as someone puts it on Ty, we're all jumping in. We're all jumping in. I get it's away from home, so I don't expect you, man, to start one whole crowd riot fight. But at least one or two man behind Ty, like get your hands off him. Nobody.
No, but you know
one
what
man up. I rate it though. I rate him to be able to be so comfy in away from home. One man up.
One man up is you got to rate it. You got to rate it. The one man up thing, yeah. But you know what's annoying, yeah. But they just like it makes us look soft, man. Like, why are we not riding out? Where's all the guys, man? Do you know what I mean? Like, where's all the guys, bro?
Where's the Ashburton army, fam?
Yeah, man. Where's all the guys, man? Where's it? Because somebody's got a back tie. Next time, hey, if you're there,
are you gonna back your brethren?
Yeah, man, you're gonna back your brethren. But
I'll say on that, but
you know what? Yeah, one thing I will say about the game, and probably the only thing that actually annoyed me, yeah, obviously aside from not winning the game, is I know, okay, cool, look, we have like, I don't know, like 5 to 7 attackers out in it, yeah? So like obviously from the start of the game, the only real attacking players that we had on the bench was Max Dowman and Ethan Wanyeri in it, one being 15, one being 18 in it. So, and I won't lie, as much as I always want to see Max Dowman play, and I want to see Ethan, you know, get his chance.
You said drop a lot of first team players for Max Dowman and Ethan. So when you say they're young, they're ahead of a lot of those other injured players in your pecking order.
Yeah. But this game, it wouldn't have been like the way the game was. It wouldn't have been right to bring on like someone that young. Do you know what I mean? Like he would have just got swept away by the flow of the game. Like it was too intense, like it was too physical, it was too combative. Like I don't think it would have been the right thing to do in it. But even then, I just didn't like the tactical change that Arteta made. Like it felt like whenever Sunderland was bringing on players, it was like a positive change. Like it was a change to go and get something. And like the change that we made, obviously taking off Eza, who I think had a poor game, taking off Eza to bring on Mosquera to kind of shore up the back and go to a back 5. I feel like that was a very negative move in it. Like I can understand why you would do it, but I think there's other ways you could have shored up the back without kind of, because it's like, you know, it's like everyone says it. It's like when you take off an attacker for a defender, yeah, you're immediately signaling to the other team you're gonna sit back. So they can psychologically they know, okay, we're on the front foot. Do you know what I mean? Like you've kind of decided that you're gonna sit back and hold out for what you have. And I just think maybe it would have been better to, I don't know, take off Ezra and bring on Miles Lewis Skelly, because then at least he could play deep in the midfield. Or take off Ezra, bring on Norgard. He could play, sit at the base of the. It could literally have just been him and Rice sitting at the base, and maybe you could have had Zubamendi a bit further forward. Like he could have taken off Calafiori for Hincapié to shore up the defense, innit? And I mean, if he could have even, I don't know, like he could have taken off, for example, Timber or Saliba and bring on Mosquera, and then you still got the back 4. You've brought on fresh legs, and you're still trying to fight for the game, because really and truly, I don't know, at a ground like that, away from home, 2-1, I personally think you should be chasing for another goal. I don't think a 1 goal margin is enough. Like if it was at the Emirates, then I would have been like, all right, cool. It makes sense in it. But away from home, I'm not so sure. So yeah, that annoyed me. But like, look, you got to give credit where credit is due in it. Like Robbery was a really good finish. You know, the acrobatic shifting up his body, morphing to do that. It was a very good finish. But then I would argue, if Raya makes the right decision
That's
and
what I
chooses
was
to
gonna ask.
punch it out, yeah, if he just punches it
You're
out,
happy with Raya? Because when I spoke to other man, they're going, bro, I don't know what the fuck Raya was doing. Like,
yeah, I don't know why he tried to catch it. Because literally, if he goes to punch it, we don't concede that. But then it's like people make mistakes, innit? So it's like, do you know what I mean? People make mistakes. Like
someone like Raya, who's had like what 8 clean sheets in a row, I don't think like him making a mistake in one game that didn't actually lose you the game. It's not that deep. Like goalkeepers are going to make mistakes, and for someone who's been pretty much flawless majority of the season, and even at times when he's been the one to save you when other players have made mistakes, I don't think any Arsenal fans could sort of get onto Raya for that one. Really, yeah. But I do understand it, innit? It was poor decision making from him, innit? Should have, like I said, punched it out. But when I watched the game, literally, I think they done what you guys do to so many teams. Like they just focused on that physical battle, got them won a lot of free kicks, and they were smart enough to just use those set pieces, and every single one they got, like they had prepared that if we get even if it's a free kick in our half, goalkeeper's taking it, he's gonna launch it long, and that's literally how they got their first goal. Like I say, it's just a bit of chaos. Like just go up there, create those situations where you're gonna be able to head it down into a chaotic area and just see if something happens. And they done that really well. I suppose from your side, like, how did it feel to have another team play you at your own game? Because that now you know what it's like.
I actually liked it though. I actually liked it. It was an enjoyable watch. Do you know what I mean? Like, I would much prefer to watch Arsenal go up against that than everyone sitting back and Arsenal has to figure out a way to get through. Like, it was a spectacle, man. It was entertaining. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's how I want to watch football. When I watch football, obviously, I want to see Arsenal win all the time. So if people want to free up and just let us score 3-4 goals every time, calm. Or if people want to sit back and then we get the set piece thing and we beat you 1-2-0, calm in it. But as just watching football and liking football, I like to see both teams competing. I like to see both teams playing to try and win the game. I'm sure everyone's that way, innit? Like, you'd rather watch 2 teams trying to win the game than one team just completely dominating the other team, and it gets a bit boring after a while, innit? But you know what I mean? I'm not complaining. And and also as well, like, which I think is very important, is I'm also not overreacting to the result, because at the end of the day, I just came off the back of a 10-game win spree, all competitions. I've just come off the back of keeping 8 clean sheets in a row, and I've hit like I don't even know if I call it a blip. Like, I don't view it that way. Do you know what I mean? And obviously, those of you that watch my content in it, I think it was Roms. I did a stream with Roms, on the Thursday. And I said to Roms, like, it's all well and good what we're doing now, and we want to keep up the winning and clean sheets and all of that. But part of me wants to see us drop points, to see how we react, because that's important to know. And I would rather find that out earlier on in the season than say we get to, I don't know, let's just say March, and we're in the thick of a title race, and then we drop points then, and then it leads to a collapse. Do you know what I mean? I need to know how the players like mentally respond to this. And I would also argue dropping points before a 2-week international break is probably the best time to drop points, because do you know what I mean? Like, you don't go into the next game with that hanging over your head. Do you get it? Like, you would have played games for your nation. You would have had training sessions. You would have had loads of like communication with the Arsenal coaches and camp, and you would have gone through bare stuff. And by the time we get to the Tottenham game,
you already forgot about it.
So we just keep on going as is, innit? I think if it was a loss, it would have been worse. If it was a big up, if it was a loss, I think it would have been a lot worse. but I don't feel like this is gonna really affect anything. Do you know what I mean? Even like, and I know like and it's unfortunate, but I know what the narrative I'm gonna address it myself. I'm gonna do a video, but I know what the narrative is now gonna be across the whole international break. Oh, Man City are 4 points behind you now. Do you know what I mean? But for me, it's like,
it's a fair point.
But you know what it is though, Jordan. I'm pretty sure if you was top of the table, you'd be thinking the same way. Yeah, when you're top of the table, you just got to keep on winning, innit?
Yeah, you got to keep
regardless,
on.
it don't matter how many points anyone's behind us. You're top of the table. You have to stay top of the table, and for us to stay top of the table, we have to win games. So then, it's less about thinking about them. It's more about thinking about us in it. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, 100%. But this is where do you know? Just to, do you know? Yeah, let's bring it to that, innit? Because title race, it has been impacted now. Like I say, 4 points. And if there is any team that you guys are going to be scared of, and most Arsenal fans seeing that 4-point gap, you're going to get PTSD, bro. I don't think you can't really be mad if there's some Arsenal fans that are starting to get scared, starting to get worried now, and they start I don't know about the league. They're only 4 points behind us now. They haven't even kicked into gear. This is
neither have we though.
Yeah, you could argue that. You guys, like I say, still got many injuries back, but let's be real. Does that worry that they're only, because obviously like the last couple of weeks it's been 9 points, 8 points. It's always felt like there's a big gap, but now 4 points is a small gap. It's what the gap should be usually. It's like what a title race is. So do you now feel a bit more worried and you're a bit more like, okay, we've got competition.
Do you know why? Do you know why? Yeah, because there's like there was always going to be times throughout the season when it was going to be like this. Do you know what I mean? Like when you're going into a title race and you're trying to win the league, you have to expect that there's going to be times where it is going to be this close. And when it gets this close, it's then about, okay, can you increase the gap or do you let the team behind you surpass you? It's just pretty much that. And I'll be completely honest, like for me, like I was only ever thinking about Liverpool. Do you know what I mean? They're the champions. They're the favourites to win this league this season. They're the ones that spent like $750 million in the summer. Like they're the ones that had the red Galacticos in it. They're the ones that, you know, the onus is on them to retain the league in it. They're away and ahead of everyone in it. Like for me, Manchester City, all due respect, nothing's really changed because my state, and I've been consistent with this. I said it from the start. Yeah, look, Manchester City are an amazing team, amazing manager. Probably the best that the league's seen since the likes of like Sir Alex Ferguson, innit? But I don't think that their squad is ready just yet to actually go and win the league. Do you know what I mean? Like it's not like the Man City of 3-4 years ago where it's like you got De Bruyne in.
You know why I can't even agree with that, because they've got bare players in that squad that already won the league 2 seasons ago. Bare manner in that squad. That's
but in their but in their pomp though. Do you know what I'm saying?
In their first team that they played yesterday, I'm pretty sure Doku was there. You had Foden there. You had Bernardo Silva there.
Doku didn't. Wait, did Doku win? Doku didn't.
I think Doku. He's been there for 2 or 3 seasons now. I'm pretty sure Doku won the league with them that first year. I'm pretty sure.
What was his impact? I don't know. Was he? I don't know if he was.
No, he was. So he was there. 23-24. He won the season. He won it with them. Yeah. So Doku's a Prem winner. And again, he's had a couple. Let's have it right. Doku's looking a bit more mature now in his way of playing.
He's looking a lot better this season. I won't lie. He's definitely looking a lot better.
Yeah, he's looking better. But you are right. He's not an experienced, mature player in that time. But Foden, we can count. You could definitely count Bernardo Silva. You count Rodri.
But
most of the players in the back, Stones, Diaz, most of them.
But see, I like to have these conversations without just mentioning names in it, because like I remember I jumped on a stream just before the night before the Man City Liverpool game, and all the Arsenal fans bar one was telling me, they would rather Man City win because they're more worried about Liverpool, and then they started mentioning names. But the problem with mentioning names is you ignore the context. Do you get what I'm saying? Like you can mention the likes of Diaz and all that, Vardy and all that, but defensively, everyone's been calling them shaky this season. Do you know what I mean? That's what they've defensively they've been highlighting.
I was just saying that to your point.
You can name Rodri, but what type of season are we going to see from Rodri? He's going to be very in and out coming off the back of the injury.
No. But I was just saying off the back of like the experience winning it. Like you said, we haven't seen this team do that. I think we have, and because you don't necessarily need the players playing. You just need the players in the squad, in and around that squad, sort of calming them down after games, leading them after games, and just controlling their emotions at times. So they're not too up or too down. Because I think that's the problem in a title race a lot of the times is when you win, you're really on a high. But then when you lose, sometimes that high comes crashing all the way down, and you need experienced players to level it out. So when you are losing, you're still not that bad, or you're drawing, you're dropping points. You're still managing to go into that next game fresh with the right mentality, thinking you're winning. And I think these players will allow them to do that, especially with a lot of these players.
Just as a whole, though, and obviously waffled on, asked me am I still confident about the league. I haven't dropped any confidence because, like, look, I'm well aware. The statement that I made saying that Arsenal have won the league already, I'm well aware of how mad that sounds, in it. Yeah. But people need to understand I'm someone like when I get feeling, I just say it in it. Like it's not anything other than that in it. But I didn't say it and think that, Arsenal are going to go on and win every game. Do you know what I mean? I knew that we was going to drop points. Like, dropping points was already factored into my mind when I said we're going to win the league. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's not like I've been caught off guard.
You
know what I mean? I tell people, like, no team wins every game. Even when Arsenal went invincible, we didn't win every game. There's going to be points where we drop. And I tell them, if you're not ready for this, if you can't firm this, then you're not ready for a title race. You have to be able to firm like moments like this when you're in a title race. Otherwise, you're just not ready. You might as well watch football with no expectation.
No, facts. I think there's too many fans are too emotional in the moment that this weekend they would have saw them drop points. Like I say, they've seen City pick up points. They're going, the title's over. City are 4 points behind us. We can't do it no more. 100%. Like you've got to expect losses. You've got to expect your team to drop points. And to be fair, I think most Arsenal fans should be happy that in the last, let's say, 5-game stretch, these are a lot of games that where you drop points last season. Someone was waiting for a slip up. The fact that you didn't necessarily slip up, but you drop points against the one team where you could sort of accept it. Like Sunderland's in really good form. They're top 6 or top 5. I think they might even be 4th, bruv. They're 4th. Like they're a top side right now. When people want to talk about win, are they 3rd? And I just know that they're top 4, innit? I know. Yeah. They're having a really good season. So like even to drop points to the 3rd best team in the league right now, I don't think it's any bad, innit? Like, it is what it is. And Arsenal fans need to just accept where they are. The one thing I would say, look, Arsenal are still in a very strong position for the league, and it's still in their hands. I obviously said at the start of the season, I think City are going to win it, and that's just because I think the quality City have is just another level, and I think a lot of their players are still ready to step up their quality. I think we're seeing Doku, Foden, and so on return, but Doku go up a level, but Foden return back to the level we know he can be, along with Haaland performing in his best season. I think they're just going to be too much of a problem. And like I said, I think they're the one team that will go on a streak. You guys have done your good 8-win streak and sort of 9 or 12, 10 unbeaten or whatever it is right now, which is strong. But I think City are yet to get into that form. And they're on a streak right now, but I think they're ready to go into another streak where they just go on like a 15-game winning run. So if you guys are going to have to match that. But your next couple games, we know what's next, and we can't wait.
Their next game is hard as well. Like they have to go St. James's Park, regardless of like how good or bad Newcastle are at the moment. That's a tough ground to go to.
Yeah, it is. But you got 2 derbies.
We do have your
European derby in between that. Bayern, like that week.
Yeah, but you know the thing is, we have to deal with this. Do you know what I mean? Like we have to. Like it's not.
Yeah.
Is it like? Do you get it? I'm gonna play Tottenham at some point in the season. I'm gonna play Chelsea at some point in the season. It's just unfortunate that they're back-to-back games. But it's only like, do you know what I mean? Like if you're not ready to play these games, then you're not ready for a title race. Do you know what I'm saying? Like I can say whatever I want in it. Like you, and again, you can say whatever you want about your team, but it's not us that have to show it on the pitch. Do you know what I mean? Lol.
Yeah.
you're living in space, Billy. But
let me ask you about your fixtures, because I remember last year, and I remember the one thing you kept saying. You kept telling me all the start of the season was our fixtures in this side of the season are more favored than this team's fixtures on that side of the season. Have you looked at all of that stuff? Have you already done the calculations on how favorable your home fixtures are in the second half of the season and them things? Because that's all I was hearing.
It's very favorable.
Are they favorable this year?
No, they're very favorable. So we've already gone to Old Trafford. We've already gone to Anfield. We've already gone to St. James's. Wait, did I say that? No, St. James's Park. We've already gone to there.
Yeah.
We've already gone to Craven Cottage, which over the last few seasons is a banana slip for us. I think the only thing that we have when we come back from the international break, we go to Stamford Bridge, which is probably the last ground that you would look at and be like, oh, okay, that's difficult. Like, obviously, I'm not counting the North London derbies, because I feel like with the North London derbies, it doesn't matter where it is in it. It's like, it's the same level of, like, it's just the same level in it. I don't think it really matters whether it's home or away in it. So outside of that, I think the only really super, super tricky thing is we have Man City away and Newcastle at home back to back in the back end of the season, like game week 32, 33. So so by then, if it's like, cool, Arsenal are top, 2 points clear of Man City, when we get to that period, that's when it will be like, okay,
yeah,
we have to fully lock in now. Otherwise it's dark. So yeah, man, I think we have a lot of favorable fixtures. I think our fixtures are probably a lot easier than those in and around us. Yeah. But every game is hard in the Premier League, so I don't think it means much in it.
Yeah, it is. Every game is tough, and that's what we're going to hear throughout the whole season, especially when teams drop points against the smaller sides and so on. And when you're a top side, every game you've got to win. So we'll have to see how you guys continue to get on with your title race. Obviously, let's touch on the other game, because it was just an absolute hammering, which I can say some expected, but not in the way that it happened. I think many expected Manchester City to win, just not in that fashion.
No, I didn't.
You expected it to be a battering?
Yeah, remember I predicted 3-1. I was surprised that Liverpool didn't score, but I predicted 3-1. Yeah.
I remember looking at the predictions, and I think nobody had like a mad scoreline. So I was like, calm. But many people had City to win. Let's talk about that game, man. What do you think about first of all, the refereeing decisions? Because obviously, for Dean, we saw his reaction earlier. He's not happy about the refereeing decisions. Now, I've missed the disallowed goal, so I can't comment on that. But on the penalty, I thought the penalty was fine. I generally thought the penalty was fine. Like he got
the penalty was a penalty. It was
clear contact on Doku. And the thing is, he'd beat the goalkeeper and he was gonna score, so it had to be a penalty because it was a massive goal scoring chance. Like he would have scored if he didn't.
You know what, as well though, yeah. What Man City did, I want to see teams do more often. You see, Man City went, no, that's a penalty. They just kicked the ball out. Kick the ball out. It's a penalty, and they went to a goal. It's a penalty. Like kick the ball out. You know what I mean?
It's risky though, man. Because if it isn't a penalty, you just gave away the ball.
It was defo a penalty. Like that. There was for me at least, is one of the clearest penalties ever. Like,
yeah, I thought it was so clear. I don't know what Abs is on about. I don't know how fans are saying it's not a pen. Like, what are you watching? D said the same thing on Twitter. It's not a pen. Like, if is contact not in the box a penalty now? Like, it was the clearest contact.
It was actually a stone cold pen. Like, not only was it just about contact, like it was 2 points of contact. First is the foot that hits the foot, and then the knee comes through on the second part of the goal. Like, I don't know how you look at that and go, it's not a penalty in it. Like, do you know what the thing is? This is the thing about penalty decisions, yeah. People will always say when it's against them, it's not a penalty, but if it was their team and they didn't get it, they would be going mad.
Yeah.
They would be going mad. So yeah, it's a penalty. I mean, and in terms of the disallowed goal, I don't think it should have been disallowed personally. But I don't think in general that should be classed as like something you can disallow a goal for. Like I don't like the rule.
Was it obstructing the view?
Yeah, I don't like that rule. because it's like it's so subjective. Like how do you actually know if the goalkeeper's view is actually blocked?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like I don't agree with it personally. I don't agree with it. I don't think any goal should be disallowed for that. I especially think that one there was harsh because even if the player's not there, the keeper still doesn't get the ball. Do you know what I mean?
Do you know what it is, though? It is tough though, because if you guys have ever played in goal, and again, like man's not a professional goalkeeper, but you know, if someone's played in goal before, you're sitting there, you're trying to figure out, you're trying to get your players to. If there is an opposition player just standing in your way and you can't see nothing, it's sort of it's an offside in a way. But I do get what you mean, because at the same time, it's part of the game. The keepers have got to work their way around it. They should be shifting their position. And unless the player is directly obstructing him from getting into sort of what happened to Spurs a couple of weeks ago when the player had like stood in front of the goalkeeper, unless it's that, I agree with you. I don't think there should be an obstructing offside rule type thing. It's just goalkeeper's got to move left or right, bro. You've got to figure it out.
Liverpool. But the thing is, Liverpool got screwed by that decision. But even if the goal wasn't disallowed, I don't think it changes anything. Because these man were getting moved to. Like it was like the way that Man City was just playing around them, like they wasn't even there, bro. Like them man got moved to differently, bro. Like them man got. Do you know that game showed them? Well, it should have shown them, man, that they're not levels at the moment. They're not about this life. They're not serious.
They're not levels, though, man. They haven't been levels this season. They've been so far off.
They're on joke man things. They're on because Liverpool should never, with the players that they have had on the pitch, should never be losing 3-0 to Man City anywhere. Doesn't matter where it is. One of your rivals for the title, 3-0. That's a joke, man thing. And people will say, like, I don't know, Liverpool fans will say, or some Liverpool fans will say, it's on the manager. We tried to tell you about this manager and rah and all of that stuff. But for me, you have to look at the players. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's embarrassing. As a player, that's it. And then I'm seeing things like the Bosley charging into man because he's frustrated. Don't be frustrated. Play better. Do you get it? Yeah. Don't be vexed because you're getting smoked. Play better so you don't get smoked. It's that simple. Like the players that Liverpool had on the pitch, more than good enough to make it a competitive game against City at the Etihad. You have man like Ekatike, ghost. Spent big money on him. I assume for the big games like this, ghost. Verts, big money. For games like this, ghost. Do you know what I mean? Like, you got big Salah, 400k a week, done everything that he's done for you, man, over the last 8-9 years, whatever. Ghost. Van Dijk, big contract. Best defender in the world. Ghost. Why is he do this aura defending thing? Leads to another goal.
Dean killed me early in his reaction. Dean said, "Why is he sticking his little gay leg out for?" And I was like, Dean killed me, bro. Like I can see he's actually finished with his team, but do you know what's the biggest problem here is? I don't know if you actually saw the stat, but this is the most losses a team has had in their first 11 games. Or sorry, the most goals conceded since, or a champions has conceded since the last time Liverpool were champions. So the bigger problem is actually pointing out that Liverpool actually, like this back-to-back thing is actually a problem for them. Like, it's actually a problem within the club that maybe mentally it's actually impacting the way they approach these games. Because this is the last time when they won the league. That was the year when they were awful, innit? When they had all the injuries, and then these men were dropping points against everyone. And the same thing this year, they don't have the injuries. They just don't have the performances. Like nobody wants to step up. Nobody wants to take the responsibility.
Konate was so dead. Oh my God, Konate was so dead.
Bro, he's a scrub.
Oh,
I'm actually not
bro.
accepting anything else, but he is a scrub now because he
He
does
was
this.
so
I had about 6 of these games this season where I've watched him. I thought this guy is terrible, bro.
I
Terrible.
cannot wait to get. Do you know what? I'm not even gonna wait. I'm gonna call Cal and I'm gonna tell him you need to get me on Coppish when Matt and Drifty are both on there because these man were
for the
trying to tell me and D that Konate is better than Gabriel.
I can't believe that. I can't even lie. I don't think Konate is a top 5 Premier League centre back. I don't think he is. I think he's
Drifty was saying it in a way like he couldn't even believe or fathom that people thought that Gabriel was better than Konate, bro. Like to him, it was so clear, bro. I can't lie, yeah. There has to be conversations had over this international break, yeah. They're big conversations because some things it's a bit too mad, but it's diabolical, bro.
Yeah,
it's diabolical. And do you know what? Part of me is happy, yeah, that Liverpool got smoked like this. Because now I don't have to face the heat on every show I go on to over the international break about dropping points to Sunderland because all these Liverpool men are gonna get clotted.
Yeah,
them man got fist up differently, bro. Them man got them. You know them ones where you get rushed in the playground. That's them, man. Yeah, that's them.
Them man got like the scramble rush where everyone just jumps in, like everyone seen a pound on the floor, they're getting booted in the face, bro.
The way that them man getting beat up, it reminds me of when I first went into year 7, bro, and got caught. We came out of class and got caught lacking by the year 11s, bro, and they was immediately on Russians, bro. Immediately, that's what it's like, bro. Them I got caught slipping in the corridor.
Yeah,
but they deserve it. They deserve it.
They deserve everything coming their way because the way they acted in the summer.
Remember how they
the way that these men were just doing. What? 1 league, 2. Let me just count my trophies. Let me count the Premier League, the Carabao Cup, the Champion. Them man were counting trophies like it was already done. These men were all talking like they're gonna just walk the league. We got Verts and Isaac. Nobody can talk to us. Our attack is.
Remember they laughed at you. Remember they laughed at you for saying, "Wow, there might be too many cooks in the kitchen."
And right now, do you know what? I actually, again, Verts. I look at Verts and I know I've cooked him a couple of times, but I was generally watching him yesterday and I'm going, bro, like I'm seeing him run through. There was even a time when he's dribbling past a few players, but there's nobody for him to pass to. Like, nobody's in good positions. There's nobody there. Like there's only so much a creator can do when the players in front of him aren't doing enough. And I generally feel like they're missing Diaz and Nunes heavy. Like people can Diaz. We're seeing the season he's having right now. Diaz has been balling. Like the goal he scored in the weekend was a madness. Mad thing. Yeah, the angle. Don't even know how he made it. But even midweek,
I'm so happy that he's suspended for the Arsenal game.
Yeah, you're lucky. Like you man are lucky. He's the one player who caused everyone problems. Like whether he's gonna score or not, he's just problematic. But let's be real, man. You're still coming up against a Gnabry and Elise on either wing. It's still gonna be a problem regardless.
No, Gnabry's gonna come. He's gonna come to the Emirates and he's gonna buck bare man, and Saka's gonna tell him in the you get me back.
You don't even know. Them man are like he was long gone Arsenal when Saka come through.
Don't worry about all that, bro. Just you get it. You get me. Harry Kane's gonna come to the Emirates.
Harry Kane's come with a vengeance, as you.
No, Arteta's gonna pull him to the side and say, "Hey, remember you celebrated Arsenal winning the league, bro. Remember? So I saw you in the top. Allow it. Do you know what I mean? We don't need to worry about all that. We're fine, man. We'll be good. Elise, bro. Remember you came from the academy. Ezra's gonna be there. The Ezra versus Elise derby, bro. That could be spicy.
Oh, you're lucky I didn't even get onto that guy today. We'll get onto him in another week. He's been shit.
He was pouring that game.
But
you can't throw stones from a glass house, bro.
I can.
No, you can't.
Because you can't compare him to
Simmons.
Guys that are 5 years younger than him.
I'm sorry, you can't throw stones from a glass house.
That's mad. Comparing guys, that's like you said, comparing a year 7 to a year 11. It's madness, bro. That's
throwing stones.
When Eze was leaving school, Xavi was joining school. That's the difference in their ages. He's a whole secondary school year ahead, bro. He's a whole phase in life ahead. It's crazy.
I just dance a yard before you dance abroad. That's all I'm saying, innit?
But look, now let's come to the Tottenham game, innit? Because I know a lot of people in here, Spurs fans, they probably want to talk about the weekend. They want to hear about the weekend. Manchester United fans as well. As we know, 2-2. It was a score draw. We both shared the spoils. And do you know what? I'll just sit here and say it before you do, innit? It was an absolute mid-off, man. It was a poor game. A very, very game of poor quality. I think Thomas Frank said it in the post-match press conference. Both teams set up very defensively where they didn't want to concede. And the fact that my manager said that was already concerning from me. I don't think my manager should be telling me that we set up not to concede at home. But it was just a game of poor quality. Game of two halves. Man United were better in the first half. Spurs were better in the second half. I think the goals were just... they were goals, but weren't of real quality. Our substitutions ultimately saved our game. And I suppose Frank can take some, praise on that sense of his substitutions worked. He brought on Tell and Odebert, the two guys everyone clowns all the time. Odebert looked really good for a few games now. He's looked really impressive. And the finish from Tell was really good. So good for Tell to get off the score sheet. But there was quite a few poor performances from us, especially in that first half. Romero was just, it wasn't terrible, but just poor decision making from him, rushing out the back, just doing the stuff Romero does, to be fair. His first game starting back into the Premier League after a few weeks out, and he just seemed to rush his head into just ball rush everything, not really make those smart decisions at the back, and left us open a few times.
Just quickly, yeah, because I didn't watch the game in it because I had things to do in it, so I couldn't watch the game.
Yeah,
and you know I'm not chatting shit because I called you after the game in it.
I
didn't even told you. I didn't know in it. I just wanted to know, like, was it actually a mad game in it?
Yeah.
But do you think that you guys actually like really missed Kudus? Like, do you think missing Kudus, was it clear to see like on the pitch?
Yeah. Do you know what it was? It's like, and I've said this so many times, and Frank, don't get me wrong, I like Frank, but he's starting to annoy me with some of the decisions he's making, because starting Johnson and Richarlison made no sense. Like, that's when you start to see how bad the attack is, because you've got two players that just can't get on the ball. Neither of them can get on the ball and beat their man. The only bit of good play Johnson done was he made the big chance for us in the first half, but Richarlison just completely missed the ball, just misheaded it as he always does. So any chance that we do create and you have Richarlison up top, if it's a good chance, you have to mind, like the XG, you have to half it or even quarter it out whenever it's Richarlison, because he'll make a good chance into a shit chance every single time. But Kudus was a massive miss, man. I think if we had Kudus, you would have seen Spurs sort of having a more direct outlet out on the wing. But without him in the pitch, we didn't have no one being an outlet on the wing. And we started with like a two-man up top, Richarlison and Kolo Muani. Muani went out injured half-time. Apparently, he's got a fractured jaw or something. Yeah, apparently it's really bad. He's supposed to
what actually happened? Did something mad happen in the game?
He ran into Maguire's jaw or his face. It was either one, or he just ran into Maguire, dropped on the floor. You know them at 6 to 8 weeks is mad though. I'm not hearing man's out 6 to 8 weeks with a fractured jaw. My man's just catching a paycheck at this point, because he had a dead leg where he was out for 6 weeks. And now man's gonna have a broken jaw.
Can't they just dash like a mask on his face or something? And then carry on.
I've seen Harry Kane have the mask. See, Osman still plays with the mask to this day, bro. I'm slap a mask on and play, but obviously certain men ain't got the desire like that. But yeah, look, it was just a game of real poor quality, to be honest. I think Van der Ven, he made a really good save in that second half for the Benjamin Šeško chance when he found himself free and on goal. But more than anything, I just have to look at the managers, innit? I think the managers, this game, when you look at both of them, for Frank set us up in a way where it just wasn't productive. So, yeah, it was not the prettiest of watches. Let me know your thoughts in the chat, to be fair, people. What did you guys think of this game? What were you guys' comments on the game? Because, yeah, I got gassed in the moment that we went 2-1 up, mainly because I thought, yeah, my prediction was going to be right on the prediction show because I need some points. And then the 2-2 dagger, I mean, was just heart-wrenching, man. I'll be honest. Like, and the thing is, I felt like I expected it at that point. Because when Richarlison takes off his top, it's not the first time it's happened to us. My man's running there, crying. I couldn't believe man cried, you know. Man was crying after he scored his goal. Like,
wait. I'm sorry, yeah. You man need to get this guy out of your club, yeah.
He needs to go, bro.
I swear it's like the 4th time he's backed off his top, yeah, and then not won the game.
No, I think it's the second time. I don't know if he's done.
He's moving mad. Nah, this guy is. Do you know what it is? Yeah. Don't get me wrong. Obviously, scoring goals is nang. Yeah. Scoring winning goals gives you an even better feeling. Yeah. But I believe that he's this emotional. Yeah. Because he doesn't score. Do you get it? Like, I feel like if he was, like he getting 20, 25 goals a season, then he would have just, it would have been a calm thing. And he's just doing a mad celebration. But because he's backing off the top all the time, bro, he is. If man got a yellow card to not win the game, it's crazy, bro.
You know, the thing that pissed me off as well is because like he gets a yellow there. So then when they're attacking on the other side, when you can make a smart foul and you know, pick up a yellow, you can't take that yellow now because you've already got a yellow and you're gonna get a red. And the manager's probably telling you, "Oh, don't get a red because we need you because of all our fucking all of our injuries." So he's a massive problem for us. I generally don't like Richarlison. I'm starting to really hate watching this player play for my club because I can't stand him. And that's got a big 27-year-old man with emotions of a teenager, fam. Because every time he scores, he was sobbing, bro. He's sitting there, hitting his arms, he's going, oh, he's sobbing. I get winning goal, but it wasn't even a winning goal because we drew the fucking game, bro. It's embarrassing. It keeps happening to us, and he needs to step it up, man. He needs to improve. He needs to stop crying every time he scores, man. It's not that deep, man. Like we get 3 points, but it's not a Champions League winning goal. It's not a Premier League winning goal. And the thing is, he missed the penalty midweek as well. But get this guy out of my club, man. I'm so tired of watching him. Away from that, Pedro Porro was awful as well. That guy is. I think it's time for him to be dropped. It's definitely time for him to be dropped. Really? I think Spence needs to start out on the right-hand side. I really like Spence on the left, but he can't attack on the left. I think we're nerfing him down that side, and I think a lot of people are starting to disrespect Spence because naturally, as a right-footed player, that you don't see right-footed left-backs for a reason. You just never do real too often because it just doesn't make sense with the angles and stuff that they get on that side of the pitch. So we need to swap him out to the right back, put Udogie left back, and I think our back line will look way better because you now got 2 players that can actually carry the ball forward. Maybe not as as gifted crosser as Porro, but the guy had 12 crosses and 1.
Raw. Well, people, welcome to Durag Diaries. Just make sure you're doing a few things, people. Make sure you're slapping the like button. Make sure you're subscribing to the channel. All of that. And he's back.
Yeah. I don't know what happened there. Just refreshed. But yeah, look. I suppose give us your brief thoughts. You obviously didn't watch the game, but the result didn't mean anything to you. And I suppose, is it what you expected, really?
No, actually, you man did better than what I thought because obviously I predicted Man United to win. And do you know what? Yeah, I think because obviously I can't speak on the game, but I'll say just from the result side, like you're probably having very similar feelings to me because pretty much the same thing happened. Do you know what I mean? Like yours is probably more intensified because it actually happened like a lot later.
1-0, 2-1.
Yeah. 2-2, late as well. But yours was like more late, if that makes sense, innit? Because your late winner happened, what was it, the 91st minute or something like that?
Yeah, we got a late goal and then they got
like 96, innit? So it's like, what I mean is it's kind of the same in a way because we both had like 5 minutes just to see out the game. Yeah. So I hear it. It's that part will probably that's probably the most frustrating part in it.
Well, do you know what the thing that was similar though is the balance of play. A draw was probably fair, so that's why I'm not even mad. Like if a draw was fair in it, so you can't even get too crazy about it.
Yeah, but I don't think it necessarily has any like greater impact on your season as a whole. I don't think anyone should draw like any grand conclusions from it or anything like that. The only thing that I will say that is kind of a bit worrying that like Frank is going to have to sort out, Frank and his coaching team and the players, is for some reason you at home is just not clicking at the moment. Like it's just not working, and that's the bigger underlying issue in it. So I do think that how Frank sets up and wants to play, I do actually think your best fullback option is Spence on the right and Udogie on the left.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess because obviously Spence is a lot better going back than he is going forward. But I feel like Udogie, he's pretty good going back, but I think he's a lot better going forward. So then maybe it just becomes, a lot of your attacking impetus comes from the left. Do you know what I mean? Then you just got and then I don't know, maybe that will happen because you play with two holding in it. So you got 4-2-3-1 in it. Yeah. So I don't know. Maybe with Udogie on the left and Spence on the right, maybe you could try run a 4-3-3 thing, and then maybe have Xavi on the left, and then that gives like an extra bit of creativity on the left to link up with Udogie. Maybe your left gets a bit better. Your left winger is still an issue. I don't really know how you saw. I don't know how you saw.
Odegaard seems to be the player that's picking up that role, especially in the last couple of weeks. He's been the better performer out there. Yeah. Again, not really
the
giving
end
us
product is dead though.
The GNA side of things, yeah. But he can beat his man. He can put a ball in the box, and as we saw for the goal, he sort of created the goal. Obviously, where Richarlison is crazy on, beating his man, isn't it? Like,
no, you double down again. Crazy.
In football, wingers beat their man. That is not a pause.
You tripled down.
Fuck yeah. Beating your man in football is not a pause. But look, ultimately, I think the result was a big one for Manchester United more than anything. They got another point. It's another unbeaten game in little Ruben Amorim's 5 or 6 game streak that he's on right now, gaining some confidence in the fan base in the club. And I'm glad, I'm glad Ruben Amorim's getting more time because I still think he's a scrub. I still think they're not that good. We saw them with their full team available. Spurs, like you guys, have a lot of injuries right now and a lot of our 4 or 5 first team players out.
That's got a big injury, isn't it?
It was a hamstring.
It
was a no contact hamstring. Was it his knee?
I'm pretty sure it was his knee. He was hobbling in. I'm pretty sure it was his knee.
Well, it was no contact, so that's already a big red flag. When you get a no contact injury where Van Ven didn't touch him and he went down, I think something could go wrong there. He could be out for a while. So they got a big injury now. Spurs are looking forward to some players coming back. Hopefully in this Arsenal game, we got some of these big players come back. But look, people, as Hook said just before I did come back into the stream, make sure you're smashing the likes. We're currently on 37. Can we get to 50, 59 people inside? Let's make sure you're smashing that up. Let's try and get 50 likes before we end the stream. I am going to be sending you guys over to Dean and Enns, who are going to be on Fam Zone TV shortly, doing a little therapy session in Liverpool, maybe talking a bit about how the league's done, slot out, Gerrard in, all of that stuff. So make sure you stay here to enjoy some Liverpool tears shortly. Away from that, make sure you guys subscribe to Hooks, man. Hooks, I swear you're real close to 11K. I was seeing you I checked your thing the other day and you were mad close, mad close. You've been flying through 10K like 9
and 8 something. So yeah, so most high willing. You get me? We keep on going, man. You get me? All we can do is just keep on doing the hard work, man. You know what I'm saying? So we can keep on doing, man. Oh man, are calling me half time.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
Half time MILF. I forgot about that stuff. I ain't gonna get on because it's too early for all of that, people, man. It's too early. But yeah, man, people, look, make sure you subscribe to Hooks. Link is in the title. Link is also in the description. Away from that, Hooks, in fact, when you next live for the people then?
I don't know, Maybe not today. I'm gonna drop videos today. Maybe not today. Probably tomorrow. I don't know though. Just hit the bell, and then obviously when I go live or drop a video, you won't miss it, innit?
Yeah, that's the one thing I can say for sure, people. Make sure you guys are tapping the post notification bell. Content's always coming out from Hooks. Well, not just from Hooks, myself, always trying to get the content going. So make sure you guys are subscribing and tapping the post notification bell to stay most up to date with everything. Big up to everyone in the chat, man. It's been a nice interactive one in this morning. We're going to keep coming back with these 10 a.m. North divides because I'm liking it. We're getting nice interaction. Everyone's in here. We're active and yeah, it's a good little stream, man. So look, people, gonna send you over to Dean now. Make sure you guys show some love. Make sure you drop a DRD raid in his chat. Let him know that you come over from your boy. And look, until next time, it's your boy Durag Diaries and Hooks North Divide. We'll be back next week.